Hello and welcome to Fresh Face One Shots. My name is Joey,
And I'm a Jacob,
and
who
today
doesn't
we are
want this
back
arc
with,
to end.
with Superman by Josh Williamson. Neither do I, honestly. I'm loving this far too much, and I don't want a crossover event to cut it off. But unfortunately, this is the world we live in. We're back with Reign of the Superboys. We're here with issue number, what is it? 30, 39, 39. We're almost on 40 issues. This is Primetime Part 4, Superboy Prime versus Infinite Crisis. First off, love the cover. I love all the different versions of Superman.
Yeah.
On the cover here, I'm especially loving New 52 Superman rep. This is it's quite the pull. And also just there's something always fun about Dan Mora emulating other people's art styles.
He does it really well. Like he has to do it.
Like seeing Jim Lee by way of Dan Mora is wild. Pretty crazy, and also Bruce Timm by way of Dan Mora. That's arguably the weirder one. But yes, picking up where we left off, it's Superboy Prime versus the World, or the World, Worlds, I suppose we should say.
Worlds, yeah.
We have after a brief little introductory action sequence, we have the introduction of Kal-El, the Golden Age Superman, the original Superman of Earth 2. This is so
the one that worked at the Daily Star under editor George Taylor.
So cool, so cool.
Can we talk for a minute about how Williamson has been really aware that like Prime as a character is kind of fucked? Like,
fuck in what way?
He's screwed. It doesn't matter like how much redemption he tries. He's always going to be remembered for like the bad shit he's done. Like,
there's this Saul Goodman kind of aspect to him that I know you won't understand when I say that, but those that know, of just like, you know, past actions defining you for the rest of your life, and this Prime being kind of stuck in this cage because of it, that I really enjoy seeing here, and Williamson just taps into really nicely how much that tortures the guy. I like the dynamic between our Golden Age Superman and Prime here, and also just how Williamson gets to poke some fun at power scaling here, because, you know, in the Golden Age you could do anything, like, you know, throw a moon, throw a moon,
and then punt him into the Superman the Animated Series.
Superman the Animated Series comics, not the
comics, not the show,
not the show, the comic tie-ins, which is so funny. First off,
again,
Prime in a Bruce Timm style is so much fun. I really enjoy that design.
Oh god, it's a really good design. Let's talk about Manchester Black.
Yeah, let's talk about Manchester Black. Yeah, I like.
Let's be honest. In a way, like, Manchester Black and Superboy Prime kind of represent similar things in like in a metatextual way of, you know.
Oh yeah.
Manchester Black representing like this point where comic, like the late 90s, even though he's created like in 2001, where comics were getting super dark and super gritty. So let's examine that and like why we need Superman, and Superboy Prime's revamp under you know, mainly Jeff Johns with like his appearances in Green Lantern and Infinite Crisis. Also representing like DC becoming darker, like trying to be Marvel and be darker, and in many ways that not gelling
being the point of it.
Not being quite as it loses some of the DC identity. Like, in terms of, not in terms of just tone, but more in terms of style, because like DC can do very dark stories, like, and they feel like quintessentially DC stories. It's just a matter of there's just a thing that makes them DC that I can't quite put my finger on.
But you're right. No, there is some great metatext with Manchester Black here, especially like one of the lines he enters on here. Don't you know comics aren't for kids anymore? And using that to literally comment on like the growing and ever-changing audience of comics, and
also a little bit of the state of the industry, where comics. Let's be honest. haven't been as accessible to kids.
Yeah.
As easily.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yep, without being explicitly like, the kind of God, sometimes cringy, bubbly things that are explicitly like kids comics for like babies almost, there I think there was a time that we've long since passed, unfortunately, where comics, the standard for comics, were kind of all ages and felt that way without talking down or up to specific age groups, that we've definitely gone pretty far away from. And there's an unfortunate irony to us saying this in a comic that a kid would find impenetrable, obviously.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know. I don't entirely know. I think they might lose some of the nuances, but I think some of the ideas here would be. I think he could get read this and get it.
I think it's pretty hard. I think it's pretty hard too. I don't know. I am going to push back a little bit on that. I don't think, as much as I love what Williamson's putting down, I always will. And this is so for us. It's not for a younger age group, unfortunately. I don't think. So I don't know. Larger topic that could probably fill up a whole podcast episode. But to the issue itself,
probably fill up a book, honestly. Like
yeah. So. But when it comes to the issue itself, I of course we start playing around with different styles as we start to
different genres. Like there's this honestly the sequence of the fact that like it does feel like Williamson in a way is lamenting what's been lost because so much of American comics are just superhero comics. Like let's do a 2-page tribute of romance comics. Let's do a page tribute of old horror comics.
Yes. Oh my god, I love these sequences.
Let's tribute like
slice of life stuff.
Slice of life stuff, which is popular in the indie sphere.
Yeah,
for good reason because you can do other things.
Yeah, and of course I love the 9-panel grid, and of course my favorite joke in the entire thing is, oh god, I'm in a 9-panel grid, aren't I? I better keep moving before Tom King gets me, which had me literally cackling as I read this, because I read it directly after our latest issue of Wonder Woman, and I don't know, it just really tickled me because of that. I
just love the use of the 9-panel grid to just allow Dan Mora to be like, okay, I want to tribute as many as I can. Let's go.
And also a great time for a He-Man reference. A great moment in time to do some Masters of the Universe shit.
Yeah, that He-Man. Here's the thing: I'm not a He-Man guy. I've never really.
You've never seen like anything He-Man related?
I've seen Fabulous Secret Powers, the internet meme.
Yes. Okay. Do yourself a favor and just watch kind of anything He-Man. It's just one of those '80s cultural touchstones. Anyway, but yeah, 9-panel grid sequence, hilarious, love it. And then we get our big conversation with Manchester Black here as Prime punches a hole in the universe again.
He is goaded to punch a hole in the universe. Like,
yeah.
What I find fascinating is he's trying not to. Like, and he's actively trying to be better, but like the narrative itself is almost forcing him. Like,
yeah, I mean the narrative is forcing him to be defined by his past actions. In the way that other characters within the narrative judge him. It's really cool. It's again just fabulous meta text. I love the way Williamson does this. And I love it's just that image. The most tragic panel of this whole thing is just that one after that 2-page spread where Prime is just kind of standing above the ruin of him punching that hole once more, and just how horrified he looks.
There's a guy here that's colored like Nightwing, but apparently it's supposed to be Jason.
Yes.
Like, hey, Mr. Mora, Dan, I've got to ask. Do you ship it?
Hey,
I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't know anything you're talking about.
There's a lot of people who ship Jason Todd and Superboy Prime. Like,
I repeat, I do not see. I do not know what you're talking about. So we get Prime punching this whole universe once more, giving Manchester Black his powers once more, being a very big sort of cliffhanger to the issue. And I love.
And he wants to rewrite the universe.
It's pretty funny how we've got some big timeline rewriting cliffhangers to both our Superman and Wonder Woman issues this week. So
yeah,
That's kind of fun.
I'm half expecting Joshua Williamson to show up in the next issue just as a person.
Oh, I'm surprised he hasn't already.
Yeah, I'm like, preferably with a very indignant Grant Morrison not far behind.
Would be funny. Would be funny. I mean, honestly, the better cameo would honestly be Mark Waid, because of Manchester Black. That would be the best thing to do. But anyway, fantastic stuff. I don't know, another absolute banger from Joshua Williamson. The man just keeps crushing it. I would read this run endlessly, and I likely will be.
I just hope that after this arc is over, Prime is still like a part.
Yeah. I really would have hoped he would have been the protagonist of all this for longer than the one arc. I mean, unless he is after the event, but it's seeming unlikely, unfortunately.
It seems unlikely.
But we'll see. Unless we get Clark and Prime together for another.
I mean, I'll take it. That
could be a fun team up. I can enjoy seeing that.
Because it's not next month. It's in August that
August we've got the event. Yep.
That big old event, which is, I mean, at least it's just a month event. Like, it's...
Yeah, true. With four issues crossing over, so we'll see how that goes.
5, because there's a one shot.
Oh, there's a one shot, yes, there's a one shot, correct. But, all that said, we'll see what it's all about when we get back into this next time. But in the meantime, check out other Fresh Face one-shots we do. Obviously, we cover Superman by Joshua Williamson, but we also cover Wonder Woman by Tom King, Batman by Matt Fraction, The Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone, and there's also the main podcast, Fresh Face Comics. At the time this is coming out, we're between episodes. We have finished our coverage of Brightest Day, as well as all the Green Lantern tie-ins, and next time we're doing, speaking of Grant Morrison, finishing up Grant Morrison's Action Comics next time. All kinds of fun stuff coming up there. There's also our Patreon, patreon.com/Platoon Studios. You get all kinds of fun things there, like Star Trek reviews 1 week early, as well as Star Trek TOS commentaries, bad movie commentaries, Fresh Face extras. If you're not into any of that, there's oh so very much of it. There's a $1 general support tier. It is the Cadet tier. It's only $1 a month. You get your name down below on every video we put out. They'll see your name down there. People will see you're a cool person. They'll want to be a cool person too, and they'll join the Patreon, because that's where cool people go. Otherwise, there's our link trees. They're down below. You can follow us wherever you want to follow us on our socials. Subscribe to the channel, Blood Note Studios. Any support there is greatly appreciated. Until next time, this has been Joey Morgan.
Jacob Licklider.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.